Good morning, students. So, you all know that we were doing chapter number 9, that is force and laws of motion. Earlier in the previous videos, we have discussed about Newton's laws of motion. There we discussed about two laws of motion. Now, our today article is Newton's third law of motion. Today we are going to discuss this law in detail. Now, first of all, the first two laws that we have discussed, they told us that an object will remain in rest unless an external force is being applied on it. Then we deduced a relationship that force is equals to mass into acceleration. That is by Newton's second law of motion. Today we are going to discuss about that third law of motion. What does this law states? This law states that for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. मतलब हर एक्शन के लिए इक्वल और ऑपोजिट रिएक्शन होता है. इसे समझने के लिए वी हैव वन एक्टिविटी गिवन इन योर बुक. यू कैन गो थ्रू दैट एक्टिविटी. दैट इन दैट एक्टिविटी यू हैव टू स्प्रिंग बैलेंस. You have considered that there are two spring balances. Suppose this is a spring balance B and this is a spring balance A, right? You have considered two spring balances which are connected together through some end. They are connected together through some end. And now you can see that this spring balance B is connected some kind of rigid support. Suppose say this is a kind of wall. There are two spring balances. One spring balance is connected to a wall and they both are connected through some support, right? What will happen when you will pull here? When you will apply force on spring balance A, you will observe that both the spring balances will show you same readings. If it is showing you 4 Newton, it will also show you 4 Newton. Means they will show you both readings, same readings on their scales. This means that the force exerted by balance A is equal to force exerted on balance B. So it means their forces are equal. But the difference over here is that their directions will be opposite. If here it will show in this direction, it will show you 4 Newton and here it will show you in this direction. There is a diagram given in your book, that is figure 9.10. From that figure you may notice that action and reaction are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. So you can see here that here action is equal to reaction. Both forces are same, that is 4 Newton, but they are opposite in direction. This is a statement of Newton's third law. Note one important point, that action and reaction always acts on two different bodies. Always remember that these action and reaction forces always acts on two different bodies. Let us illustrate this law with more applications. Now we are going to do applications of third law. First example is, which is very important. Suppose you fire a gun, right? What will happen? It will exert a forward force on bullet. When you will fire a gun, right? Bullet will come in forward direction. Suppose this is bullet. It will come in forward direction. But this bullet will exert an equal and opposite force on the gun as well. It will exert equal and opposite force on the gun, which is known as recoil of gun. What does that mean? It means that when a bullet will exert a force on the gun will move in backward direction with some speed. That speed is known as recoil velocity. It is defined as the velocity with which the gun moves backward. But gun has more mass than the bullet. So acceleration by the gun will be much less than the acceleration of the bullet, because you have did this formula that force is equals to mass into acceleration. I can say that force upon m is equals to a. If my mass will be less, acceleration will be more. And if my mass will be more, acceleration will be less. So here you can see bullet and gun, one is action force, another one is reaction force. So you can see the action and reaction forces are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, because the bullet is coming in forward direction but the gun is moving in backward direction. Another example, you can illustrate that what happens when a sailor jumps out of a rowing boat. When a sailor jumps out of a rowing boat. So you think, what happens when this happens? If a sailor will jump out a rowing boat, what will happen? As the sailor moves in forward direction, the sailor will move in forward direction to jump out of the boat. In this way, it will exert an equal and opposite force in backward direction on the boat, and the boat will move away. So here you can notice that in this example and in this example, they both means same, that action and reaction are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. You can see if the sailor is coming out, that is action, and the gun is moving backward, that is reaction. So you can see here that this action and reaction are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. One is in forward direction, the another one is negative direction, that is backward direction. There are many more examples of Newton's third law, that is how do we walk, the case of recoil velocity, the case of sailor jumping out of a rowing boat, the case of hose pipe, where you can practically see the application of third law. So at all, what we learned in this video, that what is Newton's third law of motion? It states that for every action there is always equal and opposite reaction. We illustrated it with an experiment that is shown by two spring balance. Then we illustrated some applications of Newton's third law. We did recoil of a gun, and then we did how does a sailor jumps out of a rowing boat. So this video is all about Newton's third law of motion. Till here we have concluded that Newton has given three laws: Newton first law, second law and third law. So today we did third law. With this, our Newton's laws are completed. Hope this is clear to you. Thank you.